Hey everybody, it's Heather Johnson, and I'm excited to share my notes with you all today. So let's dive in. Okay, so the topic today is all about building your dream team. I don't really like to use the word recruiting. I don't know, for my personality, that just seems too intense and too business-like, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna say, building your dream team. These are some strategies that I have been able to implement. And I gotta say, before I share these with you, I was definitely afraid of approaching people in the beginning. And it was because I didn't have a vision, I didn't believe in myself, I did not believe in the business. So, I just did not have passion. And what I learned the other day in personal development is that passion kills fear. I'm going to say that again. Passion kills fear. So you have to keep searching out why you are doing this. A lot of you posted your dream boards, and know that can change every single month. So keep updating that. Keep updating your why. Keep updating your passion. And just always know that passion kills fear. It's another reason why I created my team name, which is Fire Starters. I really, truly believe that you can start fires anywhere if you have passion. And our tagline is Ignite Your Passion. And I have a certain passion, but when I build my team, I don't expect everyone to have the same passion as myself. I want them to seek that out for themselves, and I want you to do the same. So ignite your passion, you guys. This opportunity can change your life and can change others, but you just have to believe it in the first place. So always have a long-term vision with this. Make sure that you just commit to this for a full solid year with the vital behaviors and the things that we are implementing within this group and the things that you hear from other coaches. It makes a world of difference. Remember, it's those small things that we do every day that add up. Okay, so let's dive in. I took some good notes and I'm ready to share them with you. All right, so here's one of the ways that I like to build my dream team. Okay, so I have a monthly flow. So Anita Myron has an excellent video on YouTube. If you want to watch that, I'll actually post it below in the comment section. But I always have a clean eating group at the start of my month. So I do a 5 to 7 day group, and we have shopping lists, meal plans, daily posts, public private invites for my whole entire team and downline. We have a Dropbox folder. It's really saved a lot of time, but it's all housed there. So I do teach that to my coaches to do the same. And then I normally flow people into a fitness group. It's normally a 21-day fix, just because that has really worked for me. But it could, be a 30-day group with like a multi-program group. And then I add value all month long within my challenge groups. And then 3 weeks into it, I usually, and like someone else mentioned too, Erin, I believe it was, she mentioned that she really checks in like every single week throughout the challenge and invites people to post. That is a solid way to encourage others and to just see if this is something that they do really enjoy. But then I usually approach people about the opportunity, and then the month starts over again. So I just kind of had to give you an idea of what my flow is first before I get into that, because I think that was important. So one of the ways is to approach your warm market, especially for some of you who are just starting, and asking them or just telling them what your passion is, telling them why you're considering this coaching opportunity and why you are in it. You're treating your business as a business. You're showing up every day like you would a job that you had when you're 15. I worked at Hardee's, by the way. That was my first job as a drive-through employee. It was awesome. Okay. I'm glad I'm not working at Hardee's anymore or eating that food. But, okay, random squirrel. So go ahead and approach your warm market and the people that you would love to work with. You would love to check in with them weekly. You would love to even have coffee or wine from time to time. Think of someone who you would love to spend time with. And those are the coaches that you need, or those are the people you need to be approaching about this opportunity. Don't just sign a bunch of people just to hit a certain rank. This is not about a rank. This business is a lot more than that. Although it's nice to receive a rank, but I'm not fueled by that only, and I hope you're not either. So approach people at your warm market, tell them what you're doing, and say, hey, I have this clean eating group I'm co-hosting in 2 weeks, and I would love for you to consider joining me and inviting some people to it. Does this interest you? Okay, so you're just getting it out there, what your passion is, and inviting them to co-lead with you. That's one way to get them into the invite process, show them what you're posting, decide, create an action plan of how many people you're going to invite, when you're going to do a public post. By the way, in Jab, 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 Right Hook, it's an excellent book. What I learned is that you add value from Monday through Saturday. So, giving little tips that add value, like Aaron Young was stating, knowing what you're an expert in outside of health and fitness, and once in a while sprinkle in, clean eating recipe or whatever. And then you give the right hook on Sunday evenings between 7 and 9 p.m., which is, often on my like page, it's Heather Johnson Fitness. I'm always talking about something, whether it's a coaching opportunity, whether it's a challenge group, whether it's collecting emails for constant contact, but you can do the same thing. So when you add value throughout the week, they're going, when you invite them into a challenge or to consider filling out a Google form or an application for your 3, 5, 7 day sneak peek, they're more apt to do that because you've just given them a lot of information. But okay, so that's how I kind of flow people into helping me lead, and then saying, hey, this is my next plan of action. Let's get you signed up if you want to help people and to get paid for those referrals. The second thing is right before, so I send out my invites and someone is ready to click that, submit button to get their challenge pack from my challenge groups, which, by the way, I don't let people into my group unless they have a challenge pack. So right before I'm going to send them their link, I always think of them, and I'll think, okay, so they've stated that they are addicted to sugar like me, or they really lack energy, or they really have a passion to help others, or maybe they are trying to pay off student debt, or maybe insert here whatever their goals are. If they're really lofty goals, then let's say they want to lose 40 pounds and get healthier. I will approach them and say, hey, you know what? Let me into your thinking. A lot of my friends and family and other clients consider signing up for their own account. And this comes free with the challenge pack purchase, which you're doing. And by the way, I'm really excited for you to be in my group. But I had to ask you if you wanted to receive discounts on Shakeology alone or other products after this month. That gets the ball rolling. It's a really slick way to put their needs, ahead of yours, because only approach people in this way if they have really big goals and that Shakeology alone is going to benefit them, which, hello, it does, health benefits and weight loss. But yeah, so that's one way. The next way is that after, let's say they do commit to a challenge, and then again, right before they make their challenge pack purchase, I'll mention, hey, you know what? Do you have a couple people that you might want to have join us? I'm looking to add a couple more people to the group, and I just thought I might ask. Sometimes I'll say my sister-in-law, or, oh yeah, I can ask my mom, or whatever. Well, there you go. If they find 3 people, or even heck, if they just find one, that if it's 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack, that's $50 just for helping people. So that feels really good for them and for you. Okay, the next way is that military and veterans. I remember doing a post one day. I'm like, hey, did you know that if you are in the military or if you're a veteran, you have, a discounted membership. I love that how Aaron said that. You get to have 25% off all products for Beachbody. comment below with your email. I'll be in touch, or message me and I want to hook you up. So that's another fun post, or you can do that privately too. We also have, so I live in North Dakota, and for some reason, I don't know why our law is written this way, but everyone who signs up as a coach in North Dakota, that business fee is waived, that business fee of $40. So that's pretty sweet for us, because people can sign up as a coach and get reimbursed with that $40. They don't have to pay anything for 30 days. After that, of course, is the $15.95. I hope I'm not boring you right here. I got just 3 more things. All right, next one. So 2 to 3 weeks into the challenge group now, if I've asked them to post within the group, but if I really feel like I would really connect with them, and I truly and genuinely feel that this opportunity would help them with whatever situation they're going through, I definitely approach them and I say, hey, it's approaching the end of our challenge. I know your health and fitness journey will not stop here. I have another group starting in a couple weeks. Have you ever considered doing what I do? Do you have anyone in mind that might want similar results as you? And then we continue the conversation. When I approach them like that, I usually say, here's my Acuity scheduling. And by the way, that's AQUITY scheduling.com. I just bought a GoDaddy username, bookwithheather.com. It's really slick. It'll save you a ton of time. You basically tell people when you're available to talk. So if people, when I ask them this question, I'll say, hey, you know what? Here's my schedule. Here's my calendar. Please find a time and let's talk more about this. I want this to be a good fit for me. And my last point is to revisit with some of your previous customers. So people who have been in previous challenge groups, people who are just enjoying the discount, you can always approach them and ask them about their goals. Maybe at this point, maybe it's been 5-6 months, and as many of you know, when you're on Shakeology alone and cleaning up your eating, you're going to be changing, and people are going to notice what you're doing, and they're going to approach you and say, hey, you look great, what are you doing? And it's a great way to check in with those people to say, hey, have you had anyone reach out to you and ask you what you're doing? Most people will say, well, yeah, at church the other day, someone did say something, or I was at this mom group, or yeah, I went to work, or I went to the grocery store. And you can just say, hey, do you know how, why don't we let's talk about how you can get paid for those referrals. Are you interested? And would you like to continue messaging or on the phone? And obviously encourage the phone. So those are just some tips that I have for you. I hope this helped. And the more you approach people, the better you get at it. So don't be afraid of approaching people. Just get out, move outside of yourself, get out of the way, and again, really figure out what your passion is, because that'll kill the fear that you are feeling, and invest in the vital behaviors daily. You will see changes in yourself, and you will see changes in your life if you continue with this business. But it really takes building your dream team and duplicating your efforts, and that takes time. Give it a solid year, you guys. Okay, so I want you to comment below with what is one thing that you heard me say, what one strategy did you really like, and what are you going to try this week? Thanks, you guys.